Good morning. It's Monday, start of another week. The last week, hopefully, of this install. I gotta run and stop at Fry's, pick up a few things. Then I'll be over at the church again, obviously, to hopefully find those security cameras that have gone missing. I'm a little worried about, because, one or two, alright, that's fine, but 6, that's a little much, and they're probably all together. They're probably all in a box, in a special place. At least that's what I'm hoping. So that is the plan, and then if me or Sereno can find those, then my next job of the day is to find out why I have 20 Cat 5e cables coming down that wall in the workroom instead of 16. So my electricians are going to be back today, working all day, hopefully finishing today, and or maybe tomorrow. But I'll pick you up here so I can get on the way here. The other issue that I've got to get going on is I've got to get the rest of the TVs up and mounted and locked in to that coax system. And I noticed yesterday, as I was packing up to leave, that both of those TVs, the one in the foyer and that one that I just put up in the workroom, it actually lost signal from the modulator. So I'm not really sure why that is. So I may be looking at that as well. I still have those audio inputs at the stage to check out, and I have the audio, the stage rack to finish up as well. And the reason I didn't do that yesterday, I did start on that, but there's 2 reasons. One, I need some 1/4 inch male to 1/8 inch or 3.5 millimeter female adapters in order to test the personal monitor mixers. And then, I have some other connections at the board to make with those. So I don't have those. That's why I'm on my way to Fry's to pick those up. And then I also realized that I'm a few XLR cables short, which is strange because I thought I had ordered enough. And at this point, I don't know, if I put an order in today, I might still be able to get some, that stuff here by Wednesday. So I don't know. I mean, XLR cables at Fry's are not inexpensive, and they're also, long. The shortest I could find there when I was looking for 1/4 inch extension cables was like 15 feet, which is a little crazy. So anyway, got a lot to do today, and we'll keep you updated on it, and we'll see you over there. So here's the update on the cameras. They ran 20 cables because I told them 20 different positions. So I'm going to reevaluate. I'm going to pull 2 down because they're kind of redundant anyway. I'm not going to mount 2 that I was planning to, and that takes me to a total of 14, which means we're missing 2. Going back into my order history, looks like I only ordered 14, so I've just ordered 2 more. They should be here tomorrow or Wednesday. I don't remember just off the top of my head. But the point is, they'll be here before I leave. And we'll get those mounted. So What I'm going to be doing is running another HDMI cable from there down to here for the primary monitor output for that computer. We already ran one for the secondary output that goes, up the wall, across, and out to the other TV. So that one's already run. So what I'm going to be focusing on is primarily TVs and getting the other 3 cameras mounted. And I think I'm going to just go ahead and try and get the 2 mounted in the brick for the sanctuary, because that's going to be a little more involved than just mounting them into drywall or the ceiling. So, always do your hardest work first. And then on Wednesday or Tuesday, whatever, whenever those other cameras get here, we'll mount those, and then we'll connect everything up and figure out which 4 cables are not being used, and we'll just snip them back to the box there, and we'll shove them up into the ceiling, the ones that we're not going to be using, and we'll just do it that way. So that's what I'm going to be working on. I did make a couple changes to the iPad minis, and doing some reading on Luminaire's support site, or SynthFX for Luminaire. They're the developer. It would appear that yes, you can use multiple devices to control the lights, but in order to fully release, you have to actually reboot the DMX gateway, which is kind of ridiculous, but I think that they could probably program it such that both highest and lowest can take precedence. But it is what it is. Knowing that now, I can inform the client, and they can make do. So, and it's really not that huge of a deal, honestly. So I'm not going to worry too much about that. I still have to move that intercom unit, the base station, from the audio equipment rack over to the video side, and I'll probably have to drill another hole behind the video rack to accomplish that, because the 2 holes that we have there are already pretty full. So it'd just make my life easier to have another hole in there. Still have to test the audio inputs on the stage. I need to hook up the, finish the stage rack. I need to move the audio feed for the video from the mono output on the soundboard to aux 3, and then adjust levels and that kind of thing, get that dialed in. So we're making pretty big jumps here in getting stuff done. I still have to adjust the cables that are coming in from the 3-inch conduit in front of each beam. I've done 1, so I've only got 2 more to go. So we'll get there. We'll get there. So I've decided that I'm going to go ahead and terminate all these Cat5e lines. I'm going to do all 20 because I don't know which ones are which. So I just want to get it done. I want to get this big bundle out of here. So I'll probably cut them somewhere in here. And the dumb thing is that some of these, like the gray cables, the lighter colored cables, already have ends on them because they're just pre-made 100-footers. So I'm kind of duplicating effort in a way here, which, that's never fun, but got to get it done. So that's what I'm going to work on right now. That way I can get it done. I can get the DVR system configured, and I can see if the cameras are up and functioning. So that's what I'm going to be working on. Then I'll get going on the TVs in the rest of the rooms. Alright, so I have terminated all the lines. Spent way too long getting this system up, but up it is, after a fashion. There's still some configuration stuff to take care of, but I'm going to let Devin do that. I'm going to move on to getting the rest of the cameras and the TVs mounted. So let's go do that. So let's give you an update. That's Ernesto. Say hi, Ernesto. So this is their last day here. They are pretty much done. They're just doing some stuff on the cameras. What he's doing is we had intended to mount a security camera in the corner there, but obviously the TV is going to block it. So they're making a notch there so we can bump it out so that they can see it, or so the camera can actually see something. So I will run you through everything that they did today later in my wrap-up. I am going to go run an errand. Good evening. It is just about 7 o'clock. It's quitting time. And as usual, I didn't get as much done as I was hoping. But I did get a lot done. But I'm going to show you what the electrician guys did today. So they've had that cable there for a while. That's not new. Oh man, it's locked. So on the other side of this wall behind me, they got a TV box put in. So that's ready. It's wired for power and it's got a coax line to it. So that's ready to go. What we have upstairs, so this is the upper left projection room. And this is where the line comes in. So what they did is they ran it into the corner. Well, actually, I don't know how they got in here. Okay, so they came from down there, from the box over there, ran up the wall, and they're going to repaint this room anyway, so this will blend in. Ran it all the way over there, tucked into the wall, put the box in, and wired for power as well. So that's very cool. Sorry, bumped the camera into the door frame. And I'm not really trying to hurry, but I also don't have a lot to say in between showing you stuff, so just bear with me. So we're now going up into the upper right projection room, which I don't think you've seen. So come with me and we shall show you amazing things. So this is what the room looks like. So that's the inside of the roof. And contrary to popular belief, those are not the ceiling planks immediately under the tile. There's 2 layers of those planks. You know, choir robes, maybe they're baptismal robes, I'm not really sure. But they got that wired with power and coax. So we've got the TV here ready to go, and we got the floating shelf ready to go, and I still have to get the TV mount up here. So that's cool. Back downstairs. Getting my steps in today. You can tell just how out of shape I am. Alright, so they've got that camera cable ready to go. And they've got this room, which is called the brown room. I don't know why it's not brown. It's kind of a mustard yellow. Anyway, so that's ready to go. Also, this is where we're kind of storing the TVs. So we get 3 more 55s that'll get put in tomorrow. That's the 43 right there for this room. It's going to go, you know, up on the wall there. And they're done. We will not be seeing them again. Which, it's a little bittersweet, you know, they become kind of somewhere in between acquaintances and friends. But it's good for my pocketbook. So, what I have left to do is I got to dress those cables, make them look a little better. I have to dress those cables, make those look a little better. I have to put 2 cameras up here, one there that's going to be shooting directly behind me. I think I told you this already, and one that's going to be shooting down into the booth that way. What did I do today? Hi, Serena.
This yours or Elmo's?
That is Elmo's. I have all my flashlights. All right, so we're in the library. It's that same yellow. So I got that TV mounted, which is good. And we got the floating shelf below it. So that's what it looks like on the wall. So they can put like a Blu-ray player there if they want. We also got the security camera system, at least up. It's not quite, perfectly configured and all that. I still have to get that computer up here and wired into this HDMI and this HDMI. This is the one that goes to the TV on the other side of this wall, the announcements TV. And this is the one that's going to be the primary monitor feed up to this TV for that computer. This one I'm going to leave in here, connected to the ViewSonic, and I'll probably scoot this guy over. ViewSonic will sit on top of that with the keyboard and mouse there, and then the wireless keyboard and mouse for that will probably be somewhere in this area. We also got that camera mounted. It's going to be a little drywall patching to do up there, but it's a much better place for it. Clears the TV and it can actually see the room. And if you look very closely, you can see me. Yay! Alright. Here we go. We're almost done. Promise. But I told you I got a lot done today. So I have to show you. Alright, so into the multi-purpose room, where we have not only a TV, but we also have a video camera right there. Oop, that way. And that is going to be covering that door. So anybody who comes in that door will be seen and recorded. One more. And this one actually took a long time, simply because we had that monstrosity that we had to take off the wall first. But we got, this is our first 55-inch, and we got that on, and yeah, I know, it's not level. If we have time, I might fix that. But for now, that is it. The goal for tomorrow is the other 3 55s and the other 4 43s, and mounting 2 more security cameras in the back hallways there. And then Wednesday, we'll take the 2 cameras that will be coming that I ordered today, and we'll be mounting those in the sanctuary. And then we're going to be pretty much done. How cool is that? I mean, there's some training to do, and that will be kind of ongoing, tomorrow night and Wednesday night, and maybe Thursday night. I don't know. The weather is not looking that good back home, and it seems to work in my favor to wait longer to start my trek home. Because if I leave here at night, that means I'm crossing the mountains in the daytime. And I think Friday it's supposed to be sunny back home and starting to thaw out and everything, so that might be a good thing for me to do. Anyway, until tomorrow, we will see you later.